Hey everyone, Jennifer here, and you're listening to the Black Ops Toys Story Show. In this episode, Sully and I each share 3 words that we think describe our approach to running a small business and how they help us. We are calling these the keys to our success, and I'm making air quotes, but that's a big topic, so these are what we see as our strengths. This episode is available on YouTube and YouTube Podcast. All right, here we go.
Hi everyone, Sully
Jennifer.
here with Black Ops Toys, small business stuff.
Yeah, coming
Yeah.
at you with another
Talking heads,
Talking heads.
torsos. All right. So, today we are going to talk about keys to our success.
Yeah, things that we see in ourselves that have kept the business going,
Yeah.
our relationship
Yep.
going well, and things that we do, we each bring to all of this that has kept it going. Like the things that have made it so, you know.
That's such a huge
It's
like
big.
thing.
That's
but
really big.
Let's try to think of three words
Okay, for each of us.
for each of us.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I get to go
Ladies first.
Okay. Well, I am insanely organized.
Yep.
But I mean, I'm very organized.
Crazy organized. Yeah.
I make a lot of lists. I make a lot of spreadsheets.
Why is that important? Why is being organized?
Well, because when you have so much going on, like if I didn't have lists of things like weekly that I need to do broken down by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and carried things over if I didn't get them done, and I didn't have like a posting calendar for YouTube of when videos need to go up and all those other things, I would, and I think anybody would, forget something.
Yep.
You would forget something. You would forget a newsletter, you'd forget a video, you'd forget a something or other. And I mean, there's always little things that slip through the cracks. But as far as like knowing that we've got certain things that have to happen, like payroll notifications, like I have a lot of calendar notifications too. Yeah, because you don't want to forget. You don't want to forget stuff, but also, I mean, it really feels bad, like to be like, oh crap, you know, I was supposed to do this thing. I was supposed to get back to so-and-so. I was supposed to send this email. So that's why I have a lot of lists. That's why I'm organized. I jot things down a lot. I have things on my phone that I transfer to paper. Yeah, I think, and I'm just going to leap and say that you're not as very, you're not as organized.
The key to our success is knowing somebody who is very well organized.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a
Because
big one.
I think
it's huge.
I think we balance each other out pretty well. As
Yeah.
far as like the things I'm good at and the things that you're good at are not the same things by any stretch, but we do balance each other out pretty well. So yeah, I'm organized and I keep you on task.
She keeps me on task.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So what's one of your things?
So one of my things that I've learned in the years of doing this is I think that open-mindedness is a huge deal. And open-mindedness meaning open to change, open to ideas, open to not doing the same thing, especially if it's not working over and over again.
No, that's a good one.
Until you kill something. But I'm also stubborn. But
Right.
being open-minded, and I used to be like one of those guys that was like, take charge, do everything, point fingers, you know, this is what we got to do, you know, and really getting feedback from employees or customers and being open to it to make the business better. I think that's a huge deal.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and you always you have lots of ideas of
Yep.
things. You're like, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. And some of the things don't work, but you're always willing to like try whatever, or at least think about trying whatever.
Take risks.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Risk taker.
Risk taker. Yeah. Risk taker. Not risky.
No. Risk averse.
Risk averse.
Risk averse. Yeah, so open-minded and risk taking. That kind of goes together. That's like 2 things in one, but I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what's next for you?
So, let's see. Right. Okay, fine. We'll do that one. I am focused.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can get sometimes unhealthily
Artery.
focused on something. Yeah. But I'm focused. But if I didn't have a lot of focus, like making the website in the first place, you know, I started the whole thing. I knew what needed to be done. I got the code. I did the research. I did all this stuff. If I didn't have that kind of focus, then, you know, we wouldn't be where we are. Also with the, with just where we're at now with the Shopify site and all the products and everything, there's a lot of focus. Yeah, I tend to focus. I get focused in on things that I can sit and really stew on them too, but...
She's a perfectionist.
Right.
And
wow.
She is. And sometimes to her detriment. But it also is a huge benefit because she creates great work.
Yeah.
So if you didn't have that laser focus sometimes, you would, you'd give up on something and never come back to it, and it wouldn't get done, and you tend to focus and drive until you complete the task, or you can't.
But I mean, ultimately, it's been a good thing.
Very good.
I think.
Yeah.
I've used it to do a lot of positive things, like just even going to college takes a lot of focus.
Yep.
And yeah, so yeah, I do a lot of research. I look up a lot of things. I send a lot of emails with a lot of links for people to look at and things. But yeah, when I sit down to do something and I know like I have this amount of time to get this thing done or start working on it or whatever, I am in.
In it to win it.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes to the point where you actually talk to me and I don't hear you.
Baby!
Well, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so what's another one for you?
I think number one for me, and this is probably number one out of my three, I think. But number one would be having a passion for what you're doing, because it's so important to be passionate.
It is. It is.
Yeah. So passionate for what you're doing, meaning you don't have to like everything that you do, because everything that you do is not likable. But there's a lot of it that if you didn't believe in what you were doing, you would completely fall apart and fail.
Yeah.
So I think trying to be positive, and that's hard sometimes, but I think really being passionate about what you do, as far as like, we sell action figures. Like, that's so freaking cool, right? So I'm passionate. I love action figures. It's part of my jam. You know, I enjoy certain parts of the business a lot. And I think if I didn't enjoy that part or those parts, then it'd be very difficult to do business.
Yeah.
Doing what we do.
Yeah, you have kept this train rolling through all kinds of different times.
Yeah.
Good, bad, terrible, wonderful. You are incredibly driven to like
Never stop stopping.
never stop stopping. We don't know what that means. We don't know what that means. We heard it and yeah.
We said it all over Utah.
Oh, we did.
Just a little bit more. Never stop stopping.
Never stop stopping, especially
go.
when we were hiking and we were hot and tired. Yeah, you love this. I mean, you've been doing this, and it's something like if you love what you do, then you'll never work a day in your life.
It's bullshit.
That is bullshit. That is bullshit. But also you do love it.
I do love
There's
it. I love the products. I love the people. I love the customers sometimes, most of the time. I really enjoy it. It's happy.
Yeah.
It's happy bringing happiness to people.
Yeah. And I don't think you're the kind of person who would keep doing this if you didn't really love it.
Yeah.
If you weren't passionate about it.
That's true.
You'd be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to move on and do something
I'm
else.
going to box it up, put it away.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
All right. What's next?
Well, if I really had to, oh man, I mean, 2 is enough for me. 2 is enough for me. But I like working with you.
Okay.
So I think like teamwork.
When you call it teamwork? Okay.
Teamwork being able to work with you, talk about things with you, disagree with things with you, come back to talk about things with you, but also like we have a small team of people, and I work with Jensen. You know, we have, you know, like the insurance person and the accountant and just different people. Like I end up talking to people on the phone and I know that we cannot do everything.
Yeah.
And there are certain things that
That's a big
are
deal.
not good at. So we need outside people to help us. And I'm good at that. And then, you know, working with the guys at the warehouse, making sure that certain things happen. But yeah, I think teamwork. I think
people you can count on.
right.
Yeah, and you can pass stuff to, and they know what they're doing, and you'll know that it'll get done. So trust also, I think, plays a role in that.
Yeah, but it's an essential key to like know that, okay, we built this thing. You have built this thing. You started it. I came along. I made the website. And once we got to a certain point, like there was no way to do it by ourselves. Like we had to have a team.
Yep.
And being okay with saying like, this isn't my thing. I'm going to let somebody else handle this, or being able to delegate.
That's huge.
Delegate, yeah. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. I think that's my third one.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Teamwork, delegation, yeah.
Yeah. What about you? We're on your third one. So what's yours?
I think, I just came up with this on the fly. I think having and this is for years of bombardment. So having thick skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a rain slicker.
A rain slicker. Comments just bounce off. So having...
You did not used to have that.
I did not used to have that. No. So I used to take everything personally. I used to, if somebody like... Yeah, I used to get upset. Stew. Put me in a brownie mood. Mr. Grumpy Pants.
You would read stuff on 1-6 Warriors, and you would sit down at the computer, and he would write like almost a novel back to this person, and then want me to read it and be like, "What do you think?" Whoa.
And then don't send it.
Whoa. Yeah, right. And then you wouldn't send it.
I had to get it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Talk it out before you push
send it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you don't have to send it.
That's a good one.
But I think having thick skin, and ultimately, we are a business, and we do what we do because we love it, but we also do what we do to pay the bills, and I think that's a big deal, right?
Yeah,
and
for sure.
When you get bad comments, or you know, it's like you could have 30 good comments and then one bad comment that could ruin your day. Don't let that ruin your day. You can just ignore it and move along. So don't take stuff personally. Have a thicker skin and know that you're business oriented. And an example would be like collection buying, stuff like that, right? You always want to be, and for me, I always want to be upfront and honest and say, you know, this is what I can do. I don't ever try to not do what's right, I think, but having a good reputation, I think, is probably another thing. Having thick skin and not letting the small stuff ruin your day. I think that's a big deal for me. And I've learned that over years of experience and practice. Yeah.
Is there any one, I'm just asking this, I don't know if you have an answer, one particular comment that someone has made that's really just stuck with you, even though you've like let it go with your thick skin, that you're still just like, oh, that would hurt, like, oh.
It was on YouTube, and I remember it because somebody made fun of my thumb.
I remember that one.
So if you see that, I have one thumb that's longer than the other, and one thumb is shorter than the other. So my thumbs don't match.
I remember that. He called them sausage thumbs, didn't he?
This got smashed in a door when I was little, so it got kind of made smaller.
Yeah, it did. It got smashed in a door when you were a kid, and you had you went like to the hospital, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it is shorter than the other thumb, and oh gosh, I remember that guy.
Yeah, somebody made fun of me, and he just kept drilling down.
Oh, he did, and he made like the barfing face emojis with it too, that he couldn't watch the videos because of your sausage thumbs with like the barf face emoji. Oh.
I can't wait to see the comments of this.
Oh.
So now you're going to be looking at it with every freaking video.
Yeah, you will.
Learn something new every day.
And I remember after that guy made that comment, when I edited the videos, I was always, I mean, at least for like 6 months, I was looking at your thumbs going, oh no, you know, because I was just thinking like, oh, this person, with the comment. But then eventually we stopped thinking about it.
Yep.
And
Move along.
It's stuck with you.
Thanks for the comment. We appreciate that, and so does the algorithm. All right, so let's finish this out.
All right, so yeah, that was good. So the keys to our success. I mean, every small business is going to have different keys to their success. Maybe some the same, some, you know, wildly different depending on. But these are the things that we
value.
that have worked for us.
Yep.
That each of us sort of like is good at.
Yep.
That helps the other one.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So, do you want to say the thing about YouTube and YouTube podcasts?
Never stop stopping. Never give up, never surrender. Like, share, subscribe.
That might be trademarked. Never give up, never surrender. Was that Galaxy Quest?
I forget.
I think that was Galaxy
It's a good
Quest.
line.
Don't sue us, Galaxy Quest people. It's a great line.
Yep.
So this is going to be on YouTube and YouTube Podcasts.
Yep.
And if you like this, if you know someone
If you like content like this.
Right. And if you know someone who has a small business, or you have a small business, or you have a family member who has a small business.
Ask questions in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
We're more than happy to try and point you in the right direction if we can.
And send them a link to this video also.
Bam!
Yeah. So like, subscribe, share, all the things.
Hoot nanny, who's your daddy?
Oh, it's been a while since you've said that.
That's it.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. If you like this episode, please share the show. Share it on your social media and share it with your friends. We don't really care how you share it, just share the show. Until next time.